welcome to the Instant Wrestling Report, alongside Quad, Robert, and Alberto Del Ryan. But you already knew that. Okay, for this we're going to do our 2011 Royal Rumble preview. We're going to have 4 matches here. The first one we're going to go over is a handicap match for the Divas Championship. We have champion Natalya going up against both members of Lay Cool, Michelle McCool and Layla. Basically, I could have already predicted they're probably going to do one of these, handicap matches around one of these pay-per-views, just the way that they've been, using Lay Cool with, had the double titles, which in my opinion is a rip-off of the Beautiful People, by the way, when they had, they're running together. That's a whole other subject. But I'm going to go with Natalya retaining the Divas Championship, holding on to that for a little bit longer, putting more wrestling in that Divas title, which is basically just a bunch of girls that don't really know what they're doing in the ring. But Natalya retaining for me.
I agree with J-Man. Natalya winning it. There should only be one title. You don't see 2 U.S. titles. You only see 1. And then have Natalya feud with that one girl's name. Oh yeah, Gail Kim. Natalya wins that match.
I'm disagreeing. I'm going with Lay Cool. I think, Michelle McCool and Layla together, it's kind of a rip-off of Teenage Beautiful People. But when guys watch wrestling, they want to see beautiful women. They want to see the hot blondes, the school teacher, all
I like to see good wrestling.
I think Lay Cool's going to win it. I think Michelle McCool will probably get the title, and they'll feud Lay Cool eventually. But at least on this one, Lay Cool will win.
Yeah, I like to see good wrestling, but I also like to see hot chicks at the same time. If you can wrestle and you're hot, you get an A+ in my book. But I'm going to go with Natalya on this. I don't know really what else they can do with Lay Cool. Just let them be snotty more.
It would look overdone if they gave it to him again.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what they're going to plan. Their plan is, but I'm going to go with Natalya. I think they need to put some wrestling back in the women's division and have her face Beth or Gail, or I don't really care, somebody who can wrestle.
Yeah.
So
moving on now to our world title match. The special kind of stipulation on this is the fact that Edge cannot use his spear in this matchup. Vicky Guerrero barring it on SmackDown this week. So a lot of toss up there. Maybe they're going to give Dolph the title. I don't think so. I think Edge is going to keep the title. I don't think it's Dolph's time right now. I think maybe in the summer I could see it where you kind of throw out some other ideas, or maybe throw the title on somebody new. And I think Dolph definitely deserves to be there. I think he's a great wrestler, and I think it should be a really good match. But I got Edge retaining the world title there.
I also have Edge retaining. Dolph's not to that point yet. He's almost there. You don't know what they're going to do with Dolph, and since Vicky's a SmackDown GM, he may come out 40. Who knows? Just some random idea. Just Edge continuing the feud, or continue with the title, and then who knows who'll win the Rumble, so I continue with the Edge.
Excuse me, I think Dolph Ziggler will win. He's dating the general manager of SmackDown. Edge is a phenomenal wrestler in the ring, but they're trying to make new faces, new champions. Give Dolph at least a 1-month title run. Yeah, he can lose it at Chamber, the transition pay-per-view on the Mania. Give him a 1-month title run, see how he does. He is with the general manager, so that probably will help him. So I think Dolph will win the title.
Yeah, I got Edge retaining. It's like one of those things where they're in a trial period in the WWE. It seems like they're trying to find guys who could go to the next step, could be the next big thing, could be this, could be that.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. Yeah, but
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Dolph, the next big thing. No ring to it. But it seems like a trial. It seems like I said, and I think that they want to see what happens when they're put in the place of a main event of a title match and what they can produce and what they can do. And I don't see Dolph winning at all. I think it's, like I said, Vicky's got heat with it, but I just don't think I think it's a little too early.
Okay. Moving on now to the WWE Championship match, which will be the champion, The Miz, versus Randy Orton. This feud's really built up now since Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank on Randy Orton back in early December, and they had their tables match at TLC, and now they're having a just straight up regular match here. I really hopefully can look for Miz to maybe stand out in this match. His promos have teased me, and the stuff that he carries himself like he should be world champion, but I just don't think he's there in the ring yet. When you get him in there, I feel like it's a United States title match. I don't feel like it's that world title, WWE title type match, but hopefully, getting Randy in there, really kind of surrounding him with the talent that he needs to aspire to be, which is like a Randy Orton or something like that. So I think Miz is going to retain the title here. I could see him maybe losing it around Elimination Chamber. It won't make him look so bad, losing it there with the 5 guys that are usually in it, or 6 guys in it, and then 5 counting the champion. But I could see Miz retaining the title here.
Once again, I believe Miz is going to win it. Just the way he's been, his ego is getting bigger. He's been becoming more well known. So that what WWE's, they want that well known wrestler to be their champion. So I agree, the Miz is winning it.
The Miz, I hate him. Randy Orton, he's the legend killer. He is the Viper. He kills legends. Not, douchebag Miz and his boyfriend's
A-Ride.
It's just stupid having a, Miz with the world title. The Viper, Randy Orton, should be world champion. He should win it at Rumble and go on through Mania and be world champion like he's destined to be.
Destiny.
To go back to the old 4 Randy, Destiny.
Yeah, no, I think Miz wins. I totally disagree with that. I really think the beatdown he did last week on Raw, and it legitimized him and made him seem like, he didn't really get a pin or he did nothing big, but it seemed like, he was coming and, he's saying, hey, you know what, I'm not just going to be pushed around or whatever. A lot of people seem to think the match at Rumble is going to be a total squash. Randy Orton's it's going to be a glorified, 20, 15-minute squash or whatever it is, I really think Miz is going to get over in this match. I'm going to think, like I said, with the Dolph thing, they're trying to have a trial. It's kind of in the middle, like you're stuck. You're not going to have The Rock versus Triple H. You're not going to have Triple H versus Stone Cold in your main event. You're working on putting things together. You're trying to figure out who's going to be doing what. And I think that right now is one of those stages, and I believe The Miz looks strong here, and I believe he retains. I don't know if it's clean, but I think he retains, and I think he looks good.
Yeah, likely. You talk a good example of the Triple H thing. They got to start somewhere. So I mean, you can't become that huge star overnight. You got to get there, and I think that's where he's in the middle of that little.
The Miz wins reality shows, not world titles. Randy Orton all the way,
even though he's world champion. And now on to the 40-man Royal Rumble match. The first time in Royal Rumble history that the Royal Rumble match has had 40 participants. There's only 34 names announced so far. Usually going in, they have a couple open spots, and I think that there's going to be a lot of surprises adding those 10 people in this Rumble. What are you guys thinking for maybe shockers this year?
I definitely think Tripp's coming back. Triple H leading into, I know, so I just got a feeling him and Sheamus are going to be doing something up here soon. Yeah, unfortunately.
To beat Mayonnaise.
But Tripp is one of those people I think is coming back, and I know he was at a house show.
Yeah.
Fates Alberto Rio.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, but I'm really, you'll see on my pick, but I'm really thinking Captain Charisma Christian's going to be coming back from injury that he got early in the fall, I believe. I just think it would be so cool, that would just see this huge shocker. There's not a lot of people that are going to be seeing that. In WWE terms, he's not going to be the guy that you look at as like a Triple H that comes back or something like that. I just think it'd be really cool, and there's some other ideas.
And the Royal Rumble is the lead into the road to WrestleMania, and everybody knows who the king of WrestleMania is.
Yeah.
18-0, the Phenom, The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back and maybe does something with Barrett or something with Triple H. But we'll probably see Taker hopefully in the Rumble somewhere. He probably won't win it, but he'll be there at least.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Matt Sydal, Evan Bourne, just because he's coming back. You don't know if he may just come back, make an appearance, then get eliminated, but he'll be back into the picture for IC U.S. title. I would love to see U.S. title Daniel Bryan versus Matt Sydal, Evan Bourne.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be sweet.
There's another little idea that's been thrown around, not really around maybe the wrestling rounds around the normal wrestling sites, but Chris Jericho earlier this morning tweeted that he's packing up his bags and heading on the road, which Chris Jericho is known to throw you for a little loop, but that's just another one you throw out there. There's numerous ideas that you could throw out different names and everything else. I don't really want to recommend what he just did there, but. Okay, moving on now to my winner, who I'm going to pick for the Royal Rumble match. I'm going to pick one of my surprises, hopefully, which will be Christian. I think it would be so cool to see him move on to feud with an Edge, which I've been waiting for so long, to show people that Christian is up to par with Edge. And, a lot of people haven't seen what, Christian's really been known for in the past, couple years when he ran TNA, basically, when he was NWA champion. But I think it would be great to see Christian return here at the Rumble and win it. So, Christian, my pick.
Yeah, I got my boy Alberto Del Rio winning it. I'm telling you, he's on fire. I don't really care They put so much money on him. They put so much time into him. It's literally he's on every show. You see him 4 or 5 times a show. It's like they want everyone to know.
He's
who
been
he
really
is.
looking like the favorite going in.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh! And
easily.
He's there.
and it almost seems like they might be doing that just to mess with us. But I really think he's ready right now, just to win it all and just go on. And I think it's. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And that's my pick, Alberto Rio.
I agree with both of them. I mean, Alberto Del Rio, he looks like a champion. He needs a belt on him. I'm not sure he's yet there for the world title or win the Rumble. My pick is the instant classic, Christian Cage. He got hurt back in September. It's time for him to come back. He is a main event guy. He ran TNA. He was 9-time tag team champion with Edge. He's been the IC champion. He is there. Anybody who's a fan of Christian, watched TNA back in the NWA TNA times, knows who he is. He needs to headline in main event WrestleMania with his brother Edge.
I agree with all these picks. But mine is already present there, like Del Rio. He's been running Raw. What's his name again? Thank you.
Being his best friend.
Yes.
Just the way he's been saying faith, and then he has a whole nexus behind him, and then just the way he's been, his promos of I'm the one, I should win this, just all of them, just everything, and then I don't know, it's just kind of Punk's gonna win it.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
There you go. All right, that should be a very, very interesting Royal Rumble match. That now wraps up our 2011 Royal Rumble preview for Alberto Del Ryan, Robert, and Quad. I'm your host, J-Man. Be sure to catch us out this week after the Royal Rumble. We have a Royal Rumble review and our top 10 Royal Rumble moments also coming. Thank you for watching the Instant Wrestling Report, your source for professional wrestling news, information, and opinions instantly.
This is a battleground!